You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
What is your name, Rob?
Benjamin, Ben,
Benjamin. Benjamin. Benjamin, where you calling me from, love?
Houston, Texas.
Do we have an echo? Okay. Houston, Texas. How old are you, Benjamin?
I am 35.
35. What you do for a living?
I am in healthcare.
Healthcare. You have any children?
No, ma'am.
No kids. Um, what's your zodiac sign?
I am Aquarius, right? January.
Aquarius. Okay. So we got Benjamin, Houston, Texas, 35, Aquarius, healthcare, no kids. And I think I got it all. Benjamin, Houston, Texas, 35, Aquarius, healthcare, no kids. Have you ever been married?
No, ma'am.
All right. Let's do it. What do you do in healthcare?
I'm a ICU tech and a
Okay.
neuro.
All right. All right, Benjamin, what kind of woman you looking for?
Um, I'm looking for somebody that is grounded, that is really has a more of a head on the shoulder. That's away from the I guess the day to day that goes on as far as I don't want anybody that's really in the limelight. If you kind of can understand that, but I'm not really looking for somebody that's really kind of out there like that. I mean, I'm not really out there. I'm looking for somebody that's God fearing, that has a plan about her life. That's kind of it's not really I guess in the limelight. So
Okay.
that makes
What are
sense.
your deal breakers?
Um, I guess a lot of children. Like I don't have any kids, so I mean I'm looking to have somebody that's kind of has a head on her shoulder. That is, I mean, doesn't have a bunch of ties down as far as previous
So can she
children.
have any kids or no kids? What's the preference?
I mean, one. I mean, I can understand one, but I'm not really looking for. I've dated people with children. That's definitely didn't work out at that time. So I kind of been trying to stay away from the women with children.
Okay. So one kid max would prefer a woman with no kids. Should she look a certain way?
Um, Confident, really. Anything that's as long as she feels confident in herself and really. I mean, I mean, not really too picky, but I mean, not really too kind of slim, thick, really kind of looking. Black women is what I mean. I definitely want to stick with somebody I can
Okay.
take home.
Someone you can take home to your mother.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. What about money? Should she make a certain amount of money?
Um, Really, I mean, her money's for her. I'm not really worried about her money. Really, I mean, I just have to. Yeah, I'm not really looking for too much as far as like I wouldn't be. I mean, as long as she's confident and in her own lane, but I'm not really looking for too much money.
So Benjamin, just for full transparency, you
Mhm.
excuse me, you mentioned a confident woman a couple times, but a couple of cousins don't feel as though you're coming across as confident. That
Yep.
that you aren't, and then someone even paid for me to ask you this question. Billy the kid said, "Ask him, are you doing okay? It seems like he has a lot on his mind and not ready to date. Hope all is well with you, King." So some people are wondering, are you confident yourself?
Uh, am I doing okay? Am I confident? I mean, of course. I mean, I got my ups and downs. I definitely go through my my situation. I mean, my line of work, I definitely have a lot on my mind through that time. But uh, yeah, I've been kind of in my own little shell for a while. So I mean, I guess this is my attempt at breaking out of that.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Maybe
fair enough. Well, we're
yourself.
happy that you breaking out of your shell. We're happy you're breaking out of your shell. Um, let's do the Kendra Cam. Okay. All right. We see you. Oh, you got it up high. Okay. I love that you got the angle set up for the Kendra Cam. We can see the full body. All right. We see you, Benjamin. Looks like you're in good shape. I'm assuming you want kids one day, correct? Benjamin?
That's a strong possibility.
Okay.
Definitely got to think about some things, work out some things first with that. But that's a strong possibility.
Okay. 35. What's the age range you would date? Wait, pause. You're not sure if you want to have children?
I mean that's a yeah. In the perfect world, Lord willing, yes, I do want children. Let's just say that.
Well, why is okay? I'm just curious. You don't have to want children if you don't want children, but I guess I'm trying to figure out why is it so difficult to answer that question?
Well, not to get too deep, but I have sickle cell, so I mean it's kind of I kind of think about that, passing that along. Like I don't want to if I can prevent that passing that along, like that's what I would want to do. So I mean I don't know, not to get too deep into that, but that's always on my mind when I answer that question. So that's what I say, Lord willing, maybe with
I think this was
that's going on now and different things that that's the different I don't know, bone marrow transplants, different things like that. So I mean, Lord willing, if God permits that, so yeah, absolutely, that would be a definitely a positive situation. But as of right now, my goal is to not pass on that situation. So
well, listen, let me say this. I think that might explain your demeanor more now that you were transparent and to share that with us. All I would say is this. Listen, you are living with sickle cell and you look very well. You're showing up in this life. You're a good human being. So even if you were to pass it along, I'm quite sure your child will still be just like you, a good human being on this planet. So don't worry about that. Let God be God. And if you desire to be a father, which I think, I mean, I was about to say on paper, you have a lot of great qualities. Don't let your sickness prevent you from becoming a father because I think you would be a great dad. I really do. So don't be nervous about passing along. Listen, God shows up in all ways. It's something I know. And I know we have our idea of perfect and perfection, but you never know what God is doing. And I think that I don't want you to hinder yourself from becoming a father because you're worried about what you would pass down to your child. I think you would be an amazing dad. I really do.
I appreciate that, and I take that. I appreciate that, especially coming from Kendra G. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Listen, I do. Listen, I told you earlier that I felt some of us were feeling like, there was something up, like you said, even a person paid me to ask you that question. And I think, that's in the back of your head throughout this whole interview was kind of showing up, right? But I want you to walk as a confident man, a quality man. God makes no mistakes. He made you perfectly in his image. And I want you to walk in that. And I think you have a lot of amazing qualities. And I think a woman would be great to end up with a man like you. I really do.
Appreciate that.
Okay. So we're going to get you a wife, okay? We're going to get you a wife.
Well, that's the goal. That's the goal. I'm done playing around.
Go.
I'm done playing around. I mean, this is my, yeah.
Yeah,
My
let's
time,
go.
I
Let's go. All
definitely
right.
searching.
Um, so you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I mean, it hasn't been this. It's been at least last year. I mean, I've been good for this whole year. You know, let's say the whole year. It's been a
The
couple
whole
months.
year. Okay. Um, three flaws you think you have to work on when it comes to a relationship.
Well, as you pointed out, yeah, I do kind of have my own lane. I stay in my. I tend to have a tunnel vision. Definitely breaking out of my comfort zone. Definitely pursuing, doing that pursuing type of thing. Like I tend to let things. I mean, as far as like relationships or whatnot, um, like I don't really. Okay, she's attractive. She's got a good quality. I tend to not really pursue as much. Um, I definitely need to be more straightforward. I need to basically get out of my own head, get out of and get back into, I guess,
Okay.
working.
Listen, you're getting some support. I want to read this. Ariana Reeves said, fellow sickle cell warrior, mom of two.
I love it. I love it.
You know, she also has sickle cell and she's the mom of two. Mimi said you could do IVF to prevent passing down sickle cell. So that is a way. IVF is a way that if you want to go the medical route, they'll be able to test your sperm first. And I believe, like, I don't know all the details, so I don't want to give the wrong information. But I know that you can use IVF, and then if you're woman you choose to procreate with, it could be a way to decide whether or not in advance. I believe. I don't want to give the wrong information. But
Understand.
furthermore, I want to say this. I sit here for 4 years and I'm, talking to people who are looking for partners in life. And I have to admit, there's so many women who are looking for men of your caliber. And men of your caliber are decent human beings, decent human men. So I want you to walk confident in that. Literally, we need you. Like black women need you. So don't let your sickle cell stop you from anything when it comes to showing up in this world, especially in having a family. Because I talk to black women every day, and you have a lot of qualities that they're all searching for.
I appreciate that. I definitely
Yes.
do.
Yes. So last question. This I want you to brag about yourself. Why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna put God first. First of all, I'm not gonna sway. I'm not gonna compromise. I'm gonna even if the even if I mean, you see other people doing something negative and they get in the head. Like I did, I definitely don't care about that. I definitely want to do the right thing. I mean, in everything I do and everything in every walk of life, like I definitely want to do God's will first of all. Um, that's in my heart. Um, I definitely want to. I enjoy when I'm able to bring up another person's day, making somebody else's feeling down. That's the reason why I'm in healthcare. That's the reason why I do what I do at bedside. That's the reason why, I mean, I enjoy what I do is because I'm able to, because I've been in that negative spot, like as far as being in the bed and having to ask for help. And I really thoroughly enjoy um, helping others. I definitely love to pour into others, and I know the people that come into my life, they always leave in a better situation than they came in, and I definitely take pride in that. And I mean, even though, I mean, everybody that I've talked to, everybody that I've dealt with, when we didn't work out for whatever reasons, like I definitely had the most positive intentions with everyone I encounter. And I mean, I know that. I mean, I'm like y'all said, yeah, I'm kind of tired. Just got off work, and everything. But I mean, I'm a good time. Like I can. And I'll put you on canvas too. I'll put you on a canvas and I'll put you on the wall somewhere.
So you draw, you paint?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Just portraitures. I mean, yeah. So, I mean, I definitely have the most positive intentions with everything I do. So I guess that would be one of my first answers to that question.
Okay. Did you give me the age range you want to date? You're 35.
Um, 30s up, maybe 30, 33, 34 up. Then it just in my age range. Like I don't really want to go up too high. I don't want to go down too low. But I mean,
Okay. And then you said, should the woman be in Houston, Texas?
I'm not even from Houston, Texas originally. So I mean I'm not sold on Houston, Texas. I mean, shout out to Houston. No negativity on Houston, Texas. But I mean, hey, if they're not here, there's some first from somewhere else. Like I'm from somewhere else. Like hey, I don't. Doesn't matter.
Okay. I got a couple of things I want to read that people have paid to say to you. The woman earlier who told me that she's the mom of two, that of the sickle cell, I'm gonna read it, but she sent more money to say that also her two children do not have sickle cell. So she wanted to get to make you aware of that too, that she's a mama too. She has sickle cell herself, but her two children do not have sickle cell. Chance the Chief said, keep your chin up, brother. Be strong all the time. Isn't easy, but you do it without complaining and remain humble. Hoping you find a great wife that can love and support you, King. Michelle Q said, I lost my brother to sickle cell anemia. Love to you. I understand him now. R.I.P. Kevin. Sorry for the loss of your brother. I want to say this though. There's a big heart out here for the cousins for you. I'll read this before I say this. Katha Abba said, my husband has sickle cell trait and he was just very communicative upfront and made sure I got tested before we thought about procreating. It's not impossible. So it's not impossible. But listen, the cousins want to send you a Cash App blessing. So let's get into that. What is your Cash App before we get to how someone can reach out to you?
I didn't really come in. I mean, I was just saying hi. I didn't really expecting it. I do have
I know
cash
that
app.
wasn't, let me say this. I know that wasn't your intention. I know that wasn't your goal, but I don't allow people to block blessings on this show. So if somebody wants to give, and I know a lot of men, this happens with men at times, men are providers and they got to be strong. But
Right.
if people want to bless you, I'm going to allow them to bless you. So what is your Cash App?
It looks like money sign, capital BEN 1010.
Wait, spell it right so nobody don't send it to the wrong person. So it's BEN
1010. It's a money sign BEN 1010.
1010. And what's your last name?
Robinson.
Robinson. Okay, I see it. So the cousins want to send you a Cash App blessing. I'm gonna participate with the cousins, and I'm gonna send you $250. This is $250. I want that to go to one of your dates. Now I want you to only a woman that deserves it. Now when you meet a woman from this show that you feel not she ain't just trying to be down with you because she saw you on the show and you get all this money via Cash App. But if you find a woman that you think is worthy enough to take out on a first date, I want the first date to be on me.
Absolutely. I appreciate you. I definitely do.
Okay. Now the time has come for the woman that wants to date you. How can she reach out to you?
I'll just stick with the IG, I guess. BJ Rob, that's BJROB7. That's my Instagram, I guess. Let's just stick with that.
Well, I want to say this. You said you were in your show. this was your first way of kind of jumping out of your shell. You jumped all the way in the ocean. I want you to know this thousands of people will see this. So I want you to be prepared for the energy you're gonna receive, okay?
Sounds good. I'm gonna pray for it.
you're gonna you're gonna be overwhelmed with the amount of DMs that you're about to get. So again, how can the woman reach out to you?
BJROB7.
BJROB7. All right, I'm wishing you nothing but love and success, and you keep me posted.
I appreciate you. Blessing to you, Kendra. I appreciate it.
Blessings to you too. Bye, babe.